driving here for so long. I'm a human rights defender. I was arrested because of trying to educate the Kenyans about their rights, their role as citizens of Kenya. And I'm very much disturbed by what is happening in this country. Very much disturbed. I'm a hawker in the city. And with the situation for
what we are dealing with here is, so many things are happening all over the country in different parts at different times.
Of course, yeah.
So we can't deal with all of them here. What we are dealing with here is the reason why we found it necessary to shout around when you know that we are court sitting. The accused persons who are being tried need to hear and be heard. Witnesses to be able to concentrate and hear prosecutors asking them questions to answer. And courts that are proceeding also need that silence to be able to hear. Because of that noise I sent for you, you were brought. Even while inside the courtroom, you continued shouting. So I want to hear from you why I should not punish you for that. This is for court proceedings.
Okay, I think the being procedural to punish someone for disturbing the court. But again, there's this culture where the accuser culture where people are not being listened to. Their issues are getting out of hand of this. Nobody who is addressing it. That is why we have so much violence in the country, everywhere. Like as I was saying, to make it so short, I'm a hawker in the city. I've tried to raise up that issue, the authorities, but I've been arrested so many times because of that. Speaking the truth. And in fact, there's a time I don't remember it's this court, and the judge said I should not be arrested. Given that there was an order that was given, but I'm being still arrested by the police for coming out to the streets and trying to educate Kenyans about how we can change this country or save this country, because we must. And I believe each and every one of us, including me, has got a duty, a responsibility to stand up and save this country. Because we are losing so many lives, and politicians are politicking, and I think these are the people we call leaders. They have a duty to serve the people and not to fight with one another. When they fight with one another, the country becomes lawless, and we are living in a lawless country. And I believe I myself must scholar with a thorough knowledge of the law and understand the people are suffering because the law, that is the law of God, is not being followed in this country. That's why we are suffering. And we continue suffering until when we come together and reason with one another. We are human beings, all of us. But I don't know why here in Africa we are so much hostile to one another. There's so much animosity towards one another. Because I've tried to look for this moment to speak to the people, to tell them we need to save ourselves. We are human beings, and our life is so precious. Every life is so precious. It's sacred. All life is sacred. And I don't understand why, until when we shall continue killing one another. Like the days of the protests came. I never imagined that that kind of thing could happen in Kenya. That police coming out, killing people just because of saying, we want this, we want ABCD. That we are tired of this kind of government. That we are tired of corruption. That we are jobless. That we are becoming hopeless and desperate every day. So I'm saying this nation must find that moment, that platform where we speak to one another and reconcile with one another. And if not so, then this country is going to perish. Right now, the corruption that is happening in our government halls, in the high offices, is so much. It's busy. I mean, it's mad. They're stealing everything. There's nothing to survive on for the poor people who are the majority. So how do we expect to have peace in a country like this? Surely, it's so bad. I mean, I don't know. We need something. We need something. We need to see that our leaders are not taking us to a very good place. And they don't care. They don't care. So the only thing that will happen is me and you to come together and stop them. And stop this. Because I'm very scared for this country. I'm afraid for this country. I tremble for my nation. I don't know how this is going to end up, but we need something. We need change. We want change. This country has cried for change. It's yearning for change. It is yearning for justice. But I have realized one thing, because we have cases in Kenya court dragging for years and years. People saying that we go to ICC. Why? Are we not capable of prosecuting criminals in this country? So our institutions are that weak that cannot protect our people. If our laws cannot protect me, then I'm afraid we are in a very, very bad country. Because if the laws that are there cannot protect me as a human being. We have seen goons coming in the street to attack innocent protesters, innocent demonstrators. This is so wrong. I'm saying we need a conversation. We cannot go on like this. This corruption must end. This impunity must end. This barbarism must end. I mean, I don't know why we have allowed this to happen. There's something very, very, very wrong with the way we carry on things. The way we have been carrying on things for 60 years now, more than 60 years. Africa is dying, Africa is perishing. And I'm telling you this as a man of God. I've seen, I have observed, I've tried to call the people together, to come together. That is the reason. The Bible says, come, let us now live. Come, let us now link together. And we have brains. God gave us brains, so we need to come together, my people, and question. You know, we've been trained not to question beings for all these years, and it's wrong. As well, in the same way, either direct or indirect. And I don't know why the media has refused also to give us a platform. I feel so sad because I've been in the street for like more than 10 years now, but nobody has come ever asking me, what message are you trying to pass? And this message I'm trying to pass is, unless this country addresses the issue of poverty, the poverty of the majority, this country is going to completely perish. I mean, completely destroyed. And we shall be judged for what? History will judge us, future generations will condemn our memory. Because we can't be just sitting there and doing nothing to save this nation, to save this country.
What's your name?
My name is Julius Kamau. Yeah, I had a matter here that has been driving here. I was still arrested for, they call it creating disturbance. I was arrested in the streets because of the protest, you see. So the matter has been driving for like more than 1 year now. And I'm getting wearied out, you know, coming to court every time. And the matter is still there. And nothing is happening.
Sorry for cutting you short. I see there's a matter which has also been brought to me, referred to me from court number 10. But I leave with it once you're done. Once I'm done with the issue we are dealing with now. The clock will take you back to the morning today. Would you repeat the same thing?
Which thing? What I've said?
The shouting.
The shouting. No, you know, I'm shouting because there's no structures to address our issues. That's why people say you are mad. I'm not mad. I'm being saying.
No, you haven't said you're mad.
Yeah, people have me through that. Always when I'm going out there, people look at me and see, okay, I'm out of my mind.
I want to bring this to an end. Because I think I'm giving enough time to respond to whatever I wanted you to respond to. You see, everybody who comes here has rights.
Yes?
Every person who comes within the court premises has a right.
Yes, it does.
Rights divided.
Yes.
So none of them expects any of their rights to be interfered with while within the court premises.
Yeah, I understand that.
Not by another person.
Yes.
Pursuing his own rights also.
Yeah, I understand that.
So
I'm sorry for that.
So when I'm talking now, you keep quiet. You are talking on behalf. We have to stop you from interfering with court proceedings. And I don't see a reason for punishing you for your conduct. Other than caution.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And if you feel like shouting, the energy is yours, isn't it? The pride is also yours. But choose the right forum where there's minimal damage done to other people. See, now we have to stop the court. Now we are doing what we are doing now, we do some other things.
Yeah.
Try to be sensitive and get to know because if you bring everything to start here, it doesn't help much. Sometimes when you see cameras, you get motivated. I hope I'm not motivated by your cameras. Yeah, but sometimes you get scenes for the media, but really we are doing more damage than good.
But I also go to the station when they are not convinced.
I hope we are communicating.
Yeah, I'm getting
So next time you come, or if at the end of the session, I make orders you're not happy with, there are processes. So that when we have gained this opportunity, we all agree with this. And whoever has come for his case, as the case there, and they go to their case. So can I forgive you today?
Yeah,
With the promise you want to repeat?
yeah, I promise I want to. I hope my message is at least has some the sanity of the
Kenya is so big, Nairobi is so big, you can even move to go back. Yes, that would be the right for us. You can assemble the people in there, call the media, say whatever you want. Nobody will ask you. But when you come inside, you give this premises straight. See that me, I'm not shouting. Because I know next to this room, there's another courtroom. So can we close this one with your case?
Yeah.
Case from court number 10?
Yeah.
Okay. You can close it.
Criminal. After that commotion, I was taken away. I don't know whether he's still around. But he never. I don't know.
So now why are you here? For this case? I'm supposed to be in court number 10.
Yeah, that's where I was until the commotion happened. Yeah.
So what do you do?
So I don't know where the case is in mind, but it was supposed to be a hearing, as the lawyer told me. I don't know whether I don't know where it has reached in terms of being applicable to any of the case.
You want us to wait for him? To wait for your life?
No, I don't know. I have no idea whether he's around because I don't even have my phone.
Was he present in your instance?
Yeah, he was present. He was present.
Can you mention that?
Yes.
Can you mention that?
It is?
Is it possible for you to ask him to be here?
Two. I can reach him on the phone and see whether he can.
So press it aside and ask him to be here.
Okay.
Sasa.
Sasa.
The issue of placemaking, we are done with it.
Yeah.
You were out on bond in this one.
Yeah, I was out on board.
So we are doing your thing. Unless you want them to carry you on.
I don't know what will happen, but what I've said, we have serious issues. As an issue.
How does it feel to be carried?
I've come used to it. I'm not afraid.
With them carrying you again. Yeah. So you come back.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I have a question. What if the lawyer does not come? It is not. I don't know.
There are many options. We'll discuss with you.
Okay.